Shalom to the elect. Got to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Korash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well, and a sincere salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect. And shalom to the Akwa who are listening and learning. Coming into another lesson, Lord's will to be edifying. This is a new update about the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. A new update about the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast.
On to our top international story this hour. We are following some disturbing news out of the tech world, as this week the Confederation of British Industry, or CBI, issued a warning about the future of microchips in the workplace. According to The Guardian, a British company has already fitted 150 implants in the UK alone. Biotech's chips, according to its website, quote, store a range of encrypted personal data from bank account details and passwords to medical data or Bitcoin wallet details. The device is implanted between the thumb and forefinger, and depending on which kit you choose, costs between $90 and just over $330. The CBI, which represents 140 trade associations and 190,000 businesses, told The Guardian, quote, while technology is changing the way we work, this makes for distinctly uncomfortable reading. Firms should be concentrating on rather more immediate priorities and focusing on engaging their employees. The organization is concerned that employers could eventually force workers to be chipped, the way you may chip your pets, for example. The Secretary General of the Trade Union Congress in the UK added, quote, microchipping would give bosses even more power and control over their workers. There are obvious risks involved, and employers must not brush them aside or pressure staff into being chipped. Now, you might be thinking such concerns sound hyperbolic, but you would actually be sadly mistaken. Believe it or not, companies have already started microchipping employees. For example, a cafeteria kiosk producer in River Falls, Wisconsin, chipped employees last year.
There are governments that run central banks. They were one of the first ones to call us to say, we've got to control our employees, and we need to have certain access levels, and we can't have that compromise, and they saw that as a solution. They need that. They need those controls.
He said the Rothschilds told him to do
now
that.
With the
okay?
future of microchipping
the
in
Rothschilds,
question is
man.
former UK Member of Parliament George Galloway.
He said it's
All
central
right,
banks.
George, how
Who
difficult
controls the banks?
is it really
the Rothschilds,
to remember
man.
banking information? I mean, do you think average people really want these chips?
Well, I'm sure not. I mean, beasts are branded and slaves are enchained. This is, I suppose, the next stage. The wage slave will be microchipped. And the employer, imagine Amazon, just for an example, other brands are available, employing 500,000 people, every one of them, one day perhaps microchipped. So the company will not be able just to employ you at rock bottom rates. It will know how long you went to the toilet for electronically. I might even know what you did there. It is grotesque, it is obscene, it is, on the face of it, ridiculous, except, as you've just pointed out, it's already happening. And even here in Britain, it's happening. It's happening in the United States. It's happening in the tech industries already. And of course, it's all very well saying it's voluntary, but when you're a wage slave, voluntary doesn't mean much. If it's get this job and sign up for the chip, or don't get the job, well, people will take the chip.
What concerns do you have about this technology, and are you confident in the British government's ability to regulate these chips?
I wouldn't be confident in the British government's ability to regulate fish and chips, never mind microchips.
That's cool.
And indeed, the British government might be gone by the end of the week. No, I am not at all confident. But it is come to something when the CBI, which is the employers, the bosses' organization, are expressing their anxiety and unease about this move. The trade union opposition to it will be absolute, but we know from recent times that what starts out as resolute opposition incrementally becomes the prevailing orthodoxy, and it would be it would be a dystopian Aldous Huxley future if that's how we all ended up, chipped by our employer.
I want to ask you one more question unrelated to this issue.
Hey, you see, man, this is going on all around the world, man. Okay? Everywhere, man. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And it reads, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man may buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man." Okay? Not a demon, not the spiritual demon Satan, because the spiritual demon Satan got the physical seed here, and it's the Edomites. Okay, starting with the Rothschilds. "For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. It is the number of a man. Okay? Which is a league of men. Starting with the Rothschilds. Okay? Your EU and your NATO. That's your beast system. This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation." Indignation means righteous anger. "And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shai." This is Revelation chapter 16, verse 1. "And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, Go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of Yahweh upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image." Okay, so it say, "And there fell a noisome and grievous sore." So wherever you got the mark of the beast at, the RFID microchip, you're gonna have a sore, man. "And there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image." So if you take that, man, you are doomed. And he's causing all, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So before long, man. Okay, now the video with Aaron Russo and this guy, the Infowar guy, Alex Jones. Okay, Aaron Russo said that the elites, the Rothschild, they want everybody chipped by 2020, man. And it seems like it's coming to pass real fast. Okay? Because the world is getting chipped, man. It's millions of people already have this chip, man. You just don't know it. Hundreds of thousands of people have this chip already as of right now. It's RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. But the saints, they ain't going to take it. Okay? And I'm going to prove it. This is Revelation chapter 20 and verse 4. "And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them which were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands." Okay? So a lot of people gonna be martyrs, man, because they ain't gonna take this RFID microchip. They're talking about the saints. There's gonna be a lot of other wicked people too ain't gonna take it in the world. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of 2/3 Jakes ain't gonna take it, but they still gonna die because they don't have the covering of this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Like I tell you, Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Now, I want to read this because I love to put this precept along with the RFD microchip because it kind of go right along with it. This is 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10, and it reads, "For the love of money is the root of all evil." Because people gonna go out of their wits for their money, man. They're gonna go out of their wits for this money. So people that got money in their bank account, man, they're gonna do whatever they gotta do to get their money. People that's getting disability, okay, Social Security, okay, they're gonna go out, they're gonna do whatever they gotta do to get their money, man. The ones that's got money in their bank accounts, okay, working on these jobs, they're gonna do whatever they gotta do to get their money. They're gonna take the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. And you see this. This is RT News, man. Okay? This is RT News bringing this out, man. And this was the other day. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10. "For the love of money is the root to all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows." Hey, listen, they piercing themselves through with many sorrows. What's one of the ways they're piercing themselves through? Which is the RFID microchip. For the love of money, man. It make people run out of their wits, man. Okay? Jake run out of their wits. And it's everybody, man. It ain't just Jake. It's Esau. Okay, the Edomites. All the heathen nations. Hey, they chasing after that bag, man. Okay? So this is another update. Proof, man. Proof that the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast, man. And if you don't believe that, you are blinded. Okay? If you ain't accepting this truth, man, again, 1 Timothy 6 and 10. "For the love of money is the root to all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows," man. Okay? Another to go to scripture. And I'm going to close out on this one. This is Isaiah chapter 36 and verse 6. It say, "Lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed." What staff? North America. It's broken. It said it's broken reed because it's falling. But they still trust in North America. "On Egypt, wherein if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it." Listen, man. This is going on. You're going to see the, hey, man, 2/3 and these heathen nations and these Edomites, they're going to see the RFID microchip, man. Because they trust in Egypt, which is North America. This is spiritually Egypt. This is the new Egypt. This is the new Babylon the Great. Okay, this is the new Babylon. This is the new Sodom. This is the new Egypt. And you're going to take the RFID microchip. Thus saith the scriptures, man. 2/3 are you going to take it? 2/3. 2/3 out of 100, man, is 66.6%. Okay, that's 666. And 1/3 is 33%. So the 2/3 that's going to take the RFID microchip, that's 66.6%, man. Them the 3 sixes. Okay? And they're going to get pierced for that bag, man. And so with that, I want to say all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rekah, Korash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well, and a sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing the truth throughout the four winds of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect. And shalom to the Akwa for our listening and learning. Shalom.